Just wait till you see the before and after of cleaning this ring.
This is what it looks like underneath a diamond that hasn't been cleaned in a while.
This video is going to cover diamond ring care and tips to maximize and maintain sparkle on your diamond rings. I'm Vanessa from Vanessa Nicole, where I create custom diamond rings for clients all over the world. And a lot of times my clients, they feel almost embarrassed when they bring their rings to a jewelry store to get cleaned. But I want to show you how you can successfully clean your rings at home. And also I want to express how there is really no embarrassment. This is just like how a normal ring or a normal house might get a little bit dirty. You don't have to worry about that at all. We have seen everything with regards to rings needing to be very, very clean or just minimally clean. So it's totally fine. Just feel comfortable bringing your rings in as they are. And anywhere you go should be confident to be able to bring them back to have maximum sparkle.
I wanted to show you an example of when a client comes to me sometimes and they'll say, my diamond doesn't sparkle as much as it used to when I first got it. And then my client will say, I'm cleaning the top view and it's just not quite looking as sparkly as it was because it was such a beautiful clear diamond. This is actually a colorless diamond. Now, if you've ever seen a colorless diamond, they just have brilliant, brilliant white shine. But if you turn this diamond to the right and to the left, you're gonna notice just this windowing flattened effect going on, and you're not seeing any of that white brilliance. And that's because so much of it underneath is just caked in soap suds, dirt, self-tanner, whatever goes up underneath ring. I mean, I've seen marinara sauce underneath rings. I've seen so many different things. Now, by keeping it clean, you're going to be allowing that radiance to shine through. So this is a colorless 2-carat diamond, but you're not really getting that effect because of all of the dirt that soap suds and conditioners and whatnot that are caked up underneath this particular ring. And so even between the small diamonds right now, you're not seeing their incredible brilliance and shine. It still looks pretty. It's still a beautiful ring, of course, but you're just not getting the maximum amount of brilliance as it will have when it's finally polished and cleaned up underneath. So diamonds get dirty from underneath, not necessarily from the top view. So I can see my client's fingerprint right there at an angle. I can see it on the top of the table, which is the very top part of that flat part of the diamond. And you know, it's funny because clients will say, I'm trying to clean the top of my diamond, but it still doesn't look clean. And that's because all of the dirt really is residing underneath. But oils and fingerprints, they can be on the top of that diamond. So by cleaning it up and making sure everything is absolutely stunning and sparkling will really bring this ring back to full life. Now, when it comes to the metal on the side, the only way to really get it professionally back to the original polish of the ring is by taking it to a jeweler to have them apply the beautiful polish. That goes through multiple steps in order to get it absolutely gorgeous. Now, in this case, a client can take a polishing cloth, and please forgive my fingers right now. I did try to do a nice manicure to be able to record this video, but I've still been polishing rings and setting some stones. So if you take a look at the side, you'll notice that the polish is a bit flat now, and that's completely normal when you're having rings that are being worn after a while. They are going to lose the luster on the setting. So we're going to be applying that polish back onto the ring and just making it absolutely stunning again, like new, for this amazing client. Something that you'll notice about this particular ring that's even minimizing the brilliance on the side small stones is that there is dirt, soap suds, all the things that make a ring dirty in a normal capacity, all caked up underneath those diamonds. Can you see them? So there is literally no space underneath those diamonds. It's just filled with just life, which is completely normal. And honestly, it's funny because a lot of clients will apologize when they bring their rings to me embarrassed. And it's kind of like when my mom would, if we would have someone come in and clean our house, and she would be cleaning the house before they even came. And I think that's because she was just embarrassed that someone would see your house like that. And it's kind of a similar situation where clients feel embarrassed that their ring is just so dirty. But for a jeweler, gosh, we see this type of thing all the time. It's really not a big deal. It happens to our own rings as well. So we just take them to have them cleaned and then no problem at all. So I love before and afters. I love being able to show clients how it looked before and then how it looks when I deliver it. It's just like seeing their new ring all over again. It's so much fun. One of the things about rings when there are a lot of nooks and crannies, and with this particular ring, I wouldn't even say it's considered a ring with a lot of nooks and crannies compared to some designs, but it is just this easy to get things caked up underneath there, and then that's going to minimize the amount of brilliance under those stones. So the diamonds almost look brown now when really they're colorless diamonds. They just need to have that light, and you can see the tops of them from this angle, all the oils from the fingerprints is just not allowing incredible shine. So we are going to make sure that this beauty is brought back to its original gorgeousness. And I can already imagine how excited my client is going to be once she sees her ring back to original condition. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Now, my team and I are going to take care of this particular ring here professionally at the studio. But in the meantime, let's go over some important at-home maintenance tips so you can take care of diamond rings yourself. Oh, and before I forget, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. A lot of my clients say that they watch these videos and learn a ton on maintaining the ring, maximizing the sparkle, and I would love for you to make sure that you don't miss a thing. First up, at-home cleaning techniques. The beauty of a diamond lies in its ability to reflect light, and to make sure it continues doing that, cleaning it is crucial. For a gentle home cleaning solution, mix a few drops of mild dish soap with warm water. Gently scrub your diamond ring with a soft toothbrush, and make sure to use a toothbrush that doesn't have any toothpaste remnants on it because it can scratch the surface of the metal. Once it's been gently scrubbed, rinse it under warm running water, making sure to close the drain first, and pat it dry with a soft cloth. Now, there are also ring cleaning pens and soaks on the market that are amazing at keeping your diamonds clean. However, there are times when your diamond ring may need professional care, especially if it's experienced years of wear or the metal is visibly dull. In such cases, seeking professional cleaning can make all the difference. So, how often should you have your diamond ring inspected or serviced professionally? At least once a year is a good maintenance plan, and regular inspections ensure that the settings are secure and will catch any potential issues before they become major problems. Just look at these before and after results from our personal sparkle restorations on my clients' rings. Now, there is a difference between routine maintenance for your ring set and proper care in general. So routine maintenance would fall under the category of taking it in for regular professional cleanings once a year, repolishing it, or taking care of getting rid of those soap suds and the grime, pasta sauce, self-tanner, all those things that can build up on a ring that can minimize the sparkle on it. So those would be considered routine maintenance. But actually taking proper care of your ring is a whole other conversation, because that entails more about being mindful of where to even wear your ring. Some people lead a very active lifestyle and they work with their hands a lot. So if they're going rock climbing, or they're going to be loading boxes or carrying heavy bags, I've seen can bend rings. So certain activities can mess up a ring. I've seen rings be introduced to garbage disposals accidentally. I mean, those are all accidents, of course, but things that come up that you're not expecting. So let's dive into preventative measures. Harsh detergents, soil, and rough activities can all be abrasive. So it's a good idea to avoid wearing your ring during sports or swimming or any activity where it might come in contact with chemicals or abrasive surfaces. I like to say, before action, ring subtraction. But the thing is, ring damage can occur with even mundane tasks, such as heavy clapping or even tapping your hand on the steering wheel as you sing along to a song, which can bend the ring out of shape. So ultimately, you have to live your life and can't be worrying about your ring all the time. So we always advise having ring insurance for any mishaps, and simply be mindful when you can. Moving on to storage recommendations. Storing your diamond ring correctly is just as important as cleaning it. Ring boxes are always a classic choice, providing cushion and protection, but for those who have a collection of jewelry, consider soft pouches or jewelry organizers, because these keep your ring separate, preventing scratches. Take a look at this custom setting now after it's been cleaned, and how the light just looks fantastic flowing in underneath that diamond. Underneath every single diamond is now perfectly crystal clear, so that every single one can have incredible amounts of light flowing underneath. You can see even with the scoops there to reflect on the light, they no longer look dark, and it looks absolutely spectacular. I hope this video was helpful, and if you're looking to create your very own custom diamond rings, feel free to reach out to the studio. Sometimes people watch these videos in anticipation of getting a ring, and they might not already have one. So if that's you, I would love to learn more about what your dream ring looks like. Our studio is located in San Diego, California, but we create custom rings for clients all over the world. About 80% of our clients are not local to San Diego. So I would love to learn more about what you want to create. Simply go to vanessanicole.com, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.